Hey guys, what's up? It's Devin here with DW Golf Co. and we are back here at Mammoth Pass, just finishing up some holes here. So we've completed holes 1 and 2 and getting ready to do the third hole. We've got our clubhouse there hanging out. 1 and 2. My dog's excited about this. Shout out to Shadow. He's a good pup. I'm actually gonna move this a little bit away from that bunker that we just added in there. So hole number 2, little dog leg right. Put in a bunker back here just to add a little more scariness. It is definitely reachable at only let's see, it's only 200 yards from the tee, but the hole itself is only 322. So most people are going to try to land it probably around here. If they try to go short, it becomes an issue, but I don't see it being too big of a deal. Alright, so this one I'm kind of seeing a downhill par 3 a little bit. We got about 170. So I'm going to go ahead and sculpt out and flatten the area that we're going to use as a tee. I might raise it up just a little bit. Then I might fuzzy brush this guy just a smidge to kind of soften out those edges. I like this kind of eggplanty brush. It's not exactly flat. That's what I like about it. It's not your typical. Actually, I'm going to go back with that. Push this down just a little bit so it's not in the way of our sight lines. Just so that we get a clear line of sight with our green here. Just going to be the next step. See where maybe we'll see the green. We can bring this up back here just a little bit, but that'll work for now. Let's go ahead and create our fairway for the tee box. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to spline out our green here. I have no idea what button I just pushed. Bunker. That's all I want. This one will make a little different shape here. Sometimes I just make up stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of times what I'll end up doing is going back through and editing green shapes if I don't really care for it. So this one I'm probably going to move this spline point. And this one. That's a little more treacherous there in the middle. Bunker in over here. Let me drop off down over here, kind of collection. Feed that. I like that idea. Let's bring that out just a little bit so it's not quite as blocky. Just repositioning these guys. Then I'll go back in here, sharpen and smooth. And there you go. We have something kind of smoothish. With the terrain that was already there, you're already kind of getting interesting slopes and runs and stuff on the green. So I don't know how much sculpting I'll need to do on this necessarily. I'll probably bring this side down a little bit more. But it's already kind of sloping, so I may not do a whole lot. There. If anything, I may bring this little part here up so it kind of funnels back in. Let me flatten this back out. But let's go ahead and add in our fairway that's going to kind of circle our green. That way we have that. And this will be very similar to what we did with hole number 2's green, where we're just going to have this kind of start to come out the backside of the green here. And then we'll add in fairway all the way down here. Let's kind of see what we want this to do. Like that. Fill that up. Back here to smooth. Go ahead and throw on that toggle second surface. I'll make it the rough. That's great. And I think I'm going to delete some of these points. I got a little point happy. Let's move this in just a little bit more. Same here. Move this in just a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Smooth these guys out. Move this guy out just a wee bit more so we can get kind of a rounded look there. And we have the stake hole. And actually, I might be able to come back out this direction with it. So let's grab this guy, move him down here. Grab that guy. I'm actually going to delete that waypoint. Sometimes it's easy to throw down too many waypoints and then you end up with just a lot of waypoints. Not necessarily need that. At that point, we're probably trying to get a little too crazy. So. Go there. Delete some more here. So it's a little less crazy. Like that. It's a deserty type course, so I don't mind that so much. I might push this down just a little bit, sculpting that around. Just kind of making that kind of just a little bit. Clear drop off on that right side of the green. Everything going every which way. Here, let's just expand this out a little bit. And I'll push up just a couple of inches. That much. That way it kind of creates just a little lip right there. Oh, we could throw a bunker right here. So definitely not a flat green by any means. So finding some spots for holes, some pin positions might be interesting. But that's part of the joys of making this stuff. Find that out just a little. See, what I want to try to avoid is like little places where everything kind of converges, because that's usually where you get weird stuff happening. Like, it's okay if it flattens out if it's more than just like one spot. Otherwise it's just frustrating for me. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna drop this down just a little bit more. Just reset. Alright, let's go ahead and add in that bunker. And we could probably do something like this. And you'll notice if you put it too close to the green, it actually cuts out more of the green for you, or in a way that you might not expect or want. I'm okay with that right there, though. That's kind of why I built that up. Just wasn't sure what it was going to do. That's good. Alright, now you'll see it left an open rock ridge right here. It greened off this back here. So all we need to do there is add in some rough right there. You can either use a brush or you can spline it in, whichever way is easier. This one I'm just going to brush it on, because I can either do fairway or I can do rough. So, brush this down on. Yeah, it's consistent. That's alright. Undo that and do it fairway that way. Unless it doesn't want to do fairway. Apparently it hates fairway and bunkers, but you can brush in rough. It's just a brush in some rough right around the edge. There we go. Now it's at least something consistent that people can know what to expect coming off of that. That's cool. Alright, now I want to kind of build up this back, I think. Let's go back to the tee box. Let's see what our sight lines look like here. I think we could actually elevate that more or push this down. Let's start with pushing that down and then we'll see what's going on. The reason I don't want to necessarily raise the tee box more is because it's not great to always resort to raising things. It's kind of like, I don't know if any of you are audio mixers, you don't want to add more things. A lot of times you just want to remove things. And that's really the key to getting a good mix. Same here with course design. I found is if you can lower things versus raising a whole bunch of things all at once. Now there are times and places for, you know, raising things. One thing, this will also give us a nice view at the hole that's back here for each one. 7. Give us a cool view of 7's tee box and kind of their area. If I'm looking at 7, might not see much green back there, except over not here, but could give us a cool little view over there if I leave that open, which I don't have a problem with. That's kind of cool. And what I may do is build up this side over here. So put a little ridgy thing in there. Let's see that. So we're going to edit, make this thing real long. We would like to. That way it kind of frames in that hole, and also frames in this one. Yeah, I think that's cool. Gives us a point. We can probably do that again. Just not as big of a brush. Just make it come out more of this point. Yeah, I like that. So here's hole number 3. I haven't planted anything. Typically planting is one of the last things I do. I don't know if that's because it's my least favorite thing to do, or just because it's a thing to do, and it's not really high priority until it is. Cool. So there's that. Let's go ahead and play test this guy. Well, I guess here let's add some more. Add some more tea. Add some more pin placements here. So 7. Select that. Move that pin. Put pin position number 1 right over here. I'm gonna flatten that out here in just a second. 7. Let's add more pin positions. We go 2 is front. 3 is here. And 4. We'll put back here closer to this ridge back here. 4 is very back. About 6 feet on. Okay, alright. Let's go with pin 1. I'm not aren't going to use any of the wind or. One moment. Tangled cord. Alright, so let's see what this looks like here. That one's from 6.5 feet down, so it's not stupid. Not stupid as far as downhill. Let's do push it like that, and this is a 5-iron, so gotta allow for some even. I'm gonna put backspin on it. About where I wanted it. So kind of kick it gets. Yep. Does hit that ridge back there, settles down. This will be a fun putt. Lots of movement. Yeah, we need to flatten that out a little bit. And these are the things that, unless you're play testing, you aren't going to find out just on your own. Yeah, that's a significant decline there. Quite the hill. Alright, there it is. That's us playing into the desert. So we found there's something that we need to work on with this particular hole, and just flattening this out. And sometimes you don't necessarily have to have crazy bunkers or things like that. If you can use the land to create an environment of some sort, then you'll notice here I'm not going straight up and down this way, straight up and down this way. I'm kind of at an angle. That way it's a little less absurd. I like that bridge there as a backstop. I almost want to bring this whole thing up just a couple inches, see what happens. Kind of walk that out a little bit. That way it gives this pin placement back here a little bit more space too. This pin placement over here, number 3, is probably going to be the easiest pin placement. 4 is going to be a tough one, I think. 2 is not too bad. Let's see if we can make pin 3 here. Let's play test that one. Over here, pin 3. I like it. Let's go all again. Different club selection. There we go. We got a 6-iron. Just gonna add some loft, add some backspin. Let's see what happens. It's looking good. Right on it. Yeah, that's not very far at all. Right, 2 feet. Figured that would probably be one of the easiest pin positions on here. Just looking at the slope of the green. Alright, let's do something fun. Let's go ahead and play the whole course. For now, that's a good starting point. For me, I have to be able to, let's go with Sunday pins. Play the course. For me, I have to go through everything multiple times to feel good about it. Here's hole number 1. We'll obviously add some cactus or something over there. We'll need to iron out kind of that rough over on that one side. There we go, got kind of a blinded shot with a bunker right in front of us, so gotta be aware of that. I think I'm actually gonna go 5-iron. Got some spin to it. There's no wind, but it is uphill just a little bit. Depending on how that hill treats us, we could be in really good shape. Yeah, just a little rock right back in there. That's not too bad. Should be a makeable birdie putt. There it is, as long as I don't push it like I just did. See how much effect that has. Not much. Very fast putt, but got it in there. Alright, hole number 2. On the right, I don't know why it would suggest a 5 wood there, but you don't have to hit a full driver even to get to this one. So should be able to find some good scoring opportunities on this hole. As long as you don't suck. Drivable par 4. Eagle. Obviously, I haven't played with many of the course settings yet as far as your like firmness and stuff like that. I imagine that will also be a big factor in. So I think just giving this hole a little bit more of that nice soft landing area up there helps a bunch. Cool. Well, that's it, guys, for today. That's hole number 3 here at Mammoth Pass, and hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like, subscribe button. Hit that Rumble if you are on Rumble. That way I know that you like what we're doing, and we can produce more of it. We'll see you next time. We'll do another hole or so. Until then, DW out.